Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. I want you to check out the channel's official clothing store, RFC Clothing. Each design is limited edition and is perfect to wear on a match day, on the terraces at Ibrox, down your local, or cozy in the comfort of your own home. Do browse our t-shirts by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, in today's video, as always, here to bring you up to date with all of the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. That includes, could Rangers be set to make a huge transfer U-turn? We'll discuss the latest with regards to that a little bit later on. But of course, the famous are back in action tonight in the Champions League as we take on Dynamo Kiev at Hampden Park for the home leg of the tie. Of course, the first leg did end in 1-1, and dramatic ending obviously to the game, with Dessers getting a last minute equaliser, which basically changes the whole outlook of the game. Now, of course, I thought we were pretty good in that game against Dynamo Kiev. Our game plan really did work out against a side that we was, dubbed to be a team that was going to be putting about 5 or 6 goals past us. Obviously, had a very emphatic victory over 2 legs against Partizan Beograd, and everyone kind of hyped them up within the national media that they were going to be some sort of Barcelona coming, Barcelona we were going to be playing against at the Nou Camp. But that obviously wasn't the case, and we managed to get a good victory with the sort of home advantage now with us as we go into this tie. I think we again looked like we could maybe score some goals with Václav Černý on the park against Motherwell, and now Václav Černý is getting fitter and fitter. Hopefully he'll start from the outlook tonight and we can get the job done and of course progress to the next round of the competition. Now, getting to the next round of the competition is very important. Whilst, yes, the big picture is trying to get to the Champions League phase, but even just going through tonight will secure us £5 million just getting to the playoff round, which in our sort of circumstance at this moment in time is a lot of money to play around with in the transfer window. So even just getting through tonight could potentially see us potentially getting a player because we'll be guaranteed around £5 million. Obviously, the emphasis will be going on further, getting to the Champions League phase. However, obviously take it one step at a time. And after last week's viewing, I don't stand in any reason as to why we can't beat this Dynamo Kiev team tonight, especially with 50,000 fans behind us. And of course, some of our more Robin Proper having a game under his belt, a better defender than we had last week, home conditions, and of course, Václav Černý maybe starting the game instead of coming on to make more of an impact. So, yeah, I'm a bit more confident, as I probably was this time last week. But again, after last week's showing, I do believe that we very much should be going out there and winning this game. And I'll be pretty pissed off if we don't win the match, because I do think we are a better side, despite our struggles at this moment in time, than Dynamo Kiev. But we'll wait to see, not getting ahead of myself. But guys, as always, I'll be live for the live stream tonight, Rangers v Dynamo Kiev, to watch that game with you all. I'll be doing my live match reaction afterwards, win, lose or draw, and we'll discuss it. Well, it can't be a draw because it will be settled either way. If we draw it again, we'll go to extra time, and if it goes to extra time and it's still a draw, then it will go to a penalty shootout. Either way, it will be decided. Our fate tonight will either going out of the Champions League and going into the Europa League, or progressing through to the next round. So yeah, very, very important for our transfer ambitions. Philippe Clement did come out and speak about it, did state that the Champions League does play a part in our sort of transfer ambitions as well. He said that we've budgeted for the Europa League, which he also spoke about other clubs that have in the past budgeted that the fact that they're getting the Champions League and then had financial troubles afterwards, but we've budgeted as if we're not going to be making the Champions League. So did add the fact that if we do get to the Champions League, then there will be a different game plan and a different transfer strategy, mainly even just for the last couple of days of that window. It could prove to help us in windows going forward. So he did say that we've already budgeted for the Europa League. So yes, if we do get to the Champions League phase, we will see some more emphasis and more funds come back into the football club, which is good to hear. He also spoke about it's not all about getting into the Champions League just for the money. It's also about the tradition of the football club as well. So yeah, as stated, I think we all want to be in the Champions League, and especially with this new look Champions League, there stands more of a chance for Scottish sides like Rangers and Celtic, to be perfectly honest, to actually get through, play more games, earn more money, and actually get through and not sit at the bottom of their group. So We'll certainly find out, but I want to be a part of it for sure. And here's hoping we get the job done tonight. But before we go into the transfer U-turn, guys, do let me know your score prediction down there in the comment section below. Do you reckon we'll win it? And if so, or if lose it, or if so, how do you think the game's going to go? Is it going to go to extra time? Is it going to go to penalties? Will we win it in the 90? Will we lose it in the 90? As stated, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. Now, moving on to some transfer news, guys. It's been very, very bleak in the Rangers boat for the last week or so. Even after the signing of Robin Proper, we've all been saying as a fan base that we still need good 3 more players at least to probably come into the club before the end of the transfer window, and of course nothing yet has materialised. However, what we have heard this week is in regards to Yanis Hadji, and it does look like Yanis Hadji has made a huge U-turn and has decided that he wants to be staying put at Rangers despite dropping down into the B team. Hadji, we've been told, is free or is still training with Rangers B after reportedly he was told he is free to leave the football club. And basically, the Romanian international was not a part of Philippe Clement's plans at Ibrox and has been tipped for a summer exit. However, it is thought, though, Hadji has been keen now to remain with Rangers despite being dropped into the B team. Obviously, was out on loan last season following a good period out for injury. He is returned to the squad but has not been expected to play Clement's thing. However, Sky Sports have revealed that a contract clause in Hadji's current Ibrox deal could be playing Hadji's absence from the first team. It is claimed should the midfielder start more matches for Rangers, then a clause in his contract would see a wage increase triggered. Basically, Clement came out and kind of spoke about that and said that's a rumour, not one that I've heard of until now. I'm not busy all of this time with the amount of money a player is going out or coming in, all of those things. That is not my job. My job is to see what's necessary for the squad, what profiles we need, and where are other people financially making decisions. It's not me making those kind of decisions. Hadji, of course, did net a hat-trick in his game for the B team at the weekend, but it still seems very much he's got a lot of time on his contract, and it seems as though Hadji was a big part trying to look for a different club. But reports stating that they are making a U-turn, or Hadji's team are making a U-turn, and he actually wants to stay put at Ibrox and try and fight for his place. Whether, if he's on a healthy contract, then of course we haven't got a choice. If he's going to be staying put and he doesn't want to move, so he could be potentially come back into the first team and be utilised. But as Sky Sports are reporting with regards to that contract, if there's more games being played, then it's going to trigger. Then obviously, potentially, we have to speak with him to try and get that out. I don't know, but something could happen. But it does look like from Hadji's perspective, he wants to do a U-turn on proceedings and actually stay at Ibrox. And I know this does divide the fan base a little bit. Would you keep Hadji if he wanted to stay put and fight for his place in the team? Would you think he would be a good addition? Yes or no? Following this, we also heard that Todd Cantwell is another player that potentially wants to make a U-turn and obviously requesting to leave the football club too. So, it does seem as though those 2 players could come back into the team, but I do want to know your thoughts with regards to them. Do you think that they should be given chances to come back into the team? And do you think Rangers should make a U-turn with regards to them? Yes or no? Let me know down in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. And if you haven't already, do check out our summer collection. Link is down in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.